Good morning everyone. So I have a video on fixing this issue, and I found recently that it did not fix the issue. I will illustrate what the issue is. You hear how it goes in and out? See? Anyway, it cuts in and out. I've cleaned the jacks quite a bit. Should have hit standby first, but something is really wrong with this thing. And so I'm going to open up and see if there's I've already opened it up before, but I didn't have a lot of experience at the time. I need to see if there's a solder joint that's cold that's causing this. Otherwise, I think we're going to have to replace all of the jacks. Alright, let's get the panels off. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just taking all the wires and labeling them with a Sharpie marker. This is good practice. So for instance, some of the black wires that are indistinguishable, you take a purple Sharpie and you put a T for top, middle for middle, bottom for bottom, so on and so forth. And this will help you have a video record of what you did, and also will allow you to put the wires back without looking at the schematic. Okay, the new jacks have arrived for the crate. You have taken the old ones out, and if this doesn't work, then we're going to replace the OPTOISOLATORs. I also have those coming in the mail. Wow, these look exactly the same. Hopefully they're slightly better quality. Alright, now we get to solder them to the board. Alright, we're going to start by soldering. I don't know if this is the foot switch or the input. I don't know. Input maybe. So the new switch has arrived, so let's go ahead and solder this beast in. Not used to soldering on PCBs at all. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Okay, now it's time for the middle switch, which is for the effects loop that I'll never use. Did turn the heat down on this some because I'm worried about burning the traces up, to be honest with you. Alright, there's the middle. That leaves us with the final jack here. Okay, very good. Those joints look good. See some suspect tube sockets here, tube socket pins, so I'm just going to reflow a little bit. Yep, alright. Alright, so I've touched up any suspect solder joints. Let's see if these jacks are what caused the issue, or if it's going to be the OPTOISOLATOR. Alright, so these little washers won't stay on the jacks, which I need them to stay. So I'm going to put a little super glue, get them on there for the washers, and then we'll put it in. Okay, I've got it put back together. The tubes are in. Blue, brown, red. These wires were pretty scary because they're to the main line. So apparently black goes on bottom and white is second to the bottom here, which is hard to understand. So I'm really glad I took that video, or I'd be screwed. Might still be screwed. I'm going to review it one more time, and then I think we're going to turn it on. One thing you don't want to do is forget to, make sure this is still unplugged, yep. Forget to put these in. These screws create a reference to ground in the circuit, it appears. So, screw those in, and then turn it on. Alright, I've got it hooked up. The speaker cabinet down there. Gator clips. Make sure those are hooked up, and we're going to turn it on. Alright, I've got a pick. Reverb tank's not going to be hooked up, but here we go. did I forget to do?
Okay, so I tried this several times. As you can see, to no avail. The tube filaments were lighting up. Everything seemed as it should be. But I wasn't getting any sound, so I did a little signal tracing, a lot of research online, and what I found was that resistor 52 had become open, and that is right on the center tap of the output transformer. So once I replaced that resistor, we were good to go, as you will see in a second.
Alright, so it works now, after 5 hours of... And I cranked it for the first time on the gain channel all the way. And I mean, it is fucking loud. Sorry to be crude. Anyway, that's enough for today. All the tubes still work, which is good, and I haven't had any in and out problems. I haven't had any volume fluctuations or switching of channels, so I think the opto-isolators are okay. I think it was just the jacks. This is how loud this thing gets. Ready? Loud.